Did you know that over 70% of people feel overwhelmed by their finances? Yet most don't know how to break free from that stress. If financial anxiety is holding you back from living your best life, you're not alone, and there's a way out. I used to be trapped in endless worry about money, but I discovered a simple shift that transformed my financial future and gave me true freedom. And the best part? You can do it too. So, if you're tired of feeling anxious every time you check your bank account or worry about the future, this video is your game changer. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned because what I'm about to share could be the key to turning your financial chaos into control. Now, let me show you why this is so urgent and what you need to know before getting started. In this video, I'm going to share how I transformed my overwhelming financial anxiety into a sense of freedom and control, and how you can do the same. We'll explore practical steps to take charge of your money, reduce stress, and build a more secure future. Whether you're just starting to get your financial footing or have been trying to manage your money for a while, this guidance is designed for beginners and those looking to improve their financial mindset. In today's uncertain U.S. economic climate, many people feel more stressed about money than ever before. Inflation, rising costs, and economic instability can make it seem impossible to get ahead. That's why understanding how to navigate this landscape is crucial, so you don't just survive, but thrive financially. By the end of this journey, you will walk away with clear, actionable strategies to reduce your financial anxiety, gain confidence in managing your money, and start creating a sense of freedom you may have thought was out of reach. You'll learn how to shift your mindset, set realistic goals, and develop habits that keep you in control of your financial future. But to make smart decisions, you first need to understand the economic landscape we're dealing with. In today's economic landscape, understanding the environment is crucial to managing financial anxiety. Over 70% of Americans report feeling overwhelmed by their finances, and recent data from the Federal Reserve shows that many are struggling with rising costs and uncertainty. Inflation, which has averaged around 3.2% over the past year according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, erodes purchasing power and makes everyday expenses more burdensome. Meanwhile, the Federal Reserve has increased interest rates multiple times to curb inflation, impacting borrowing costs for mortgages, auto loans, and credit cards, which can add to financial stress. Housing costs remain a significant concern, with national median home prices reaching record highs, up over 15% in the last year, dampening affordability and increasing financial pressure for many families. Additionally, market volatility, driven by global economic shifts and policy changes, creates an unpredictable environment that can intensify anxiety about savings and investments. Taxes have also become more complex, with recent modifications affecting different income groups, further complicating financial planning. In this uncertain climate, it's understandable to feel overwhelmed. But recognizing these macro factors helps us see that many of these challenges are systemic rather than personal failings. By understanding the broader economic forces at play, we can better navigate the ups and downs of the market, inflation, and interest rates without feeling helpless. With that context in mind, let's break down the strategy you can actually apply. The first step to turning financial anxiety into freedom is understanding that your mindset makes all the difference. Instead of focusing on what you lack or what's going wrong, shift your attention to what you can control, your habits, decisions, and knowledge. The core strategy involves creating a simple, actionable plan that helps you build confidence and stability over time. This begins with setting clear goals, whether it's saving a little each month, reducing debt, or learning about investing. The key is to start small and stay consistent. Even small steps add up and help you feel more in control. For example, developing a habit of tracking your spending helps you see where your money goes, which is the foundation for making smarter choices. Next, it's important to understand basic terms like savings, budgeting, and investing. Savings is setting aside money for emergencies or future needs. Budgeting means planning your income and expenses so you don't overspend. Investing involves putting your money to work so it can grow over time, whether through stocks, bonds, or other assets. By familiarizing yourself with these concepts, you'll see that managing money isn't about complicated math, but about making informed, straightforward decisions. The main framework here is consistency and education. When you develop good habits and keep learning, you gradually reduce financial stress and increase your sense of control. Over time, these small, positive actions compound, leading you toward financial freedom. Now let's look at a real-world example to see exactly how this plays out in practice. Imagine you're considering buying a home in Dallas. Using Zillow, you find a property listed at $300,000. You check mortgagecalculator.org and see that with a 20% down payment of $60,000, you need a mortgage of $240,000. At current interest rates of around 6%, your monthly principal and interest payment would be approximately $1,440. Add in property taxes of about $300 a month and homeowner's insurance of $100. Your total monthly housing cost comes to roughly $1,840. Now, compare that to renting a similar place, which costs around $1,500 a month. Buying might seem more expensive at first glance, but consider the long-term benefits. As you pay down the mortgage, you build equity, meaning your money is working for you. Plus, property values tend to appreciate, so your investment could grow over time. Assuming the property appreciates at 3% annually in 5 years, that $300,000 home could be worth about $347,000. Meanwhile, your mortgage balance would decrease, increasing your equity. If you decide to sell or refinance later, you could turn that appreciation into real financial gains. This example shows how making a strategic home purchase can be a step toward building wealth, not just tying up cash in rent. But remember, this looks great, but only if you avoid the common traps that ruin deals like this. Many people start their journey toward financial freedom with the best intentions, but common mistakes can hold them back. One major error is neglecting to manage credit properly. I once saw a friend delay buying a home because she thought her credit score didn't matter, only to discover she was paying higher interest rates, costing her thousands over the years. Proper credit handling, including timely payments and keeping debt low, can save you a lot. Another mistake is overpaying for a home or investment property. I met someone who bought a house above market value because they were eager to close. It seemed like a good deal at the time, but it limited their equity growth. Doing thorough research and understanding market value helps prevent overpaying and protects your investment. Skipping due diligence is a third common trap. I know someone who rushed into a property without inspecting the neighborhood or understanding future developments, only to find out later that the area was declining. Always take the time to research, inspect, and analyze before making big financial decisions. Finally, many overlook the importance of budgeting for unexpected costs. A friend bought a house without setting aside funds for repairs or taxes, which created stress when surprises arose. Building a financial cushion ensures you're prepared for unforeseen expenses. To avoid those mistakes, here are the best tools and resources available right now. Imagine transforming your financial anxiety into freedom. It all starts with the right tools and a clear plan. One essential platform is Credit Karma, which offers free credit scores and reports, helping you understand and improve your credit health. Next, consider Mint, a user-friendly app that tracks your spending, creates budgets, and gives you a real-time view of your financial progress. For investment guidance, platforms like Investopedia provide accessible tutorials and articles that demystify investing strategies so you can make informed decisions. If you're looking to buy or sell property, Redfin offers up-to-date listings and market insights, empowering you to make smarter real estate choices. Lastly, Personal Capital combines financial planning with investment tracking, giving you a comprehensive view of your net worth and future goals. These tools support your journey by giving you clarity, control, and confidence. Now that you've got the tools, let's talk about the first thing you can do today to get started. Today, I want to encourage you to take one small but powerful step toward transforming your financial anxiety into freedom. And that step is simple. Download a free app like Mint or Credit Karma and check your credit score. It might seem minor, but this action unlocks your first glimpse into your financial health. Knowing where you stand gives you clarity and control, making everything feel more manageable. By dedicating just a few minutes to review your credit report and expenses, you set the foundation for smarter decisions. Imagine gaining insight into your spending patterns and seeing opportunities to save or pay down debt. This momentum builds confidence and motivates you to take the next steps, whether it's creating a budget, exploring investment options, or setting savings goals. Remember, every long journey begins with a single, realistic action. Taking that first step today isn't just about today, it's about establishing a new habit that leads to long-term financial freedom. So start now. Download that app, check your score, and get a clear picture of your financial starting point. Because taking that first step is how every success story begins. And with consistency, you'll see progress, confidence, and a freedom you deserve. Let's move forward, one small step at a time. Imagine yourself 10, 15, even 30 years from now, looking back at the choices you make today. Picture a life where financial worries no longer hold you back, where your savings and investments grow steadily, and where you own multiple income-generating properties or have a growing retirement fund that provides security and freedom. The secret isn't magic or overnight success. It's consistency over time. Small, intentional actions, like reviewing your credit score, saving a little each month, or investing regularly, compound into real wealth. For example, by consistently saving and investing $200 a month, you could accumulate over $100,000 in 10 years, or even more with compound growth. Over 3 decades, that habit can turn into a substantial nest egg or multiple properties that generate passive income, giving you the freedom to live life on your own terms. The key is to stay committed and trust in the process, because every small step today builds the foundation for a future of financial independence. And now that you see what's possible, here's how we wrap this up and take action. Start with one small step today. Review your finances, set a realistic goal, and commit to consistent progress. Your future self will thank you. Turning financial anxiety into freedom isn't about huge leaps. It's about consistent small steps that build momentum over time. By reviewing your credit score, tracking expenses with free apps, and setting achievable goals like saving just 200 Brazilian reals a month, you can transform your financial future one day at a time. Remember, discipline and patience are your best allies. Each little action today paves the way for a more secure, independent tomorrow. So, start now, stay committed, and trust the process. Your future self will thank you for the steps you take today. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more practical tips, and drop a comment below. What's your first financial goal for this year? I'd love to hear. And if you're ready to dive deeper, check out our related video on building passive income streams. Remember, financial freedom starts with you. So keep moving forward with confidence. See you in the next one.